Oh, come on. I know that's the right one. Let me just look it up. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. You know there's a much better way to manage your passwords, right? I mean, I just keep them written down so they're always close by. Written down? Right next to your computer where anybody has access to them? I mean, yes. Okay, so what happens when you lose that piece of paper and can't find it? Look, I'm telling you, there's a much better way to manage your passwords. Really? Yes, and it's called NordPass. And with NordPass, you can store all your passwords in the cloud and gain access to them anywhere on any device. Store everything online? That doesn't seem secure. There's always data breaches and hacks all the time. And that's actually the best reason to store your information with NordPass. Let me ask you, do you know how to encrypt your passwords? I can barely spell encrypt. Exactly. Look, NordPass is built by cybersecurity experts that are continually improving their algorithm to keep your data safe. All your passwords are encrypted through NordPass and only you have access to your information. Not even NordPass employees can gain access to your information. And best of all, it's free. Free? Yes. There are premium features you can gain access to for $2.49 a month. That's less than the price of the coffee you're sipping on right now. And how many of those do you buy a day? Don't judge my life. And if you don't end up liking the premium features, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Otherwise, it's completely free. Now, doesn't that sound better than that paper sheet method you got going on? Yeah, I guess my method could use an upgrade. Look, download it and try it right now. You got nothing to lose and only security and peace of mind to gain. What up? What's up, everybody? It's the Normies. We're back to watch Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 14, The Light of Dawn. I don't know why.
We are sitting in the lingering fart.
Yeah.
And no one wants to own it.
No,
I was not in the room.
I
didn't make you took it.
I didn't make you took it. Did. I was not in the room.
Mickey is the prime suspect.
Get out of here.
Fucking ninja over here.
Anyways, The Light of Dawn is the I don't know. I don't know what to say about this episode. I'm excited. They're in Wales, unarmed, carrying Canute is a high priority target. That's all. Aslot is a fucking descendant of some badassery, and that's kind of where we're at.
Aslot's a descendant of Artorias. What do we call it again? Canute's a little bitch. But I feel like he's gonna not be a bitch here soon because he has Thorfinn in there and he's calling him a little bitch. That probably helps him out.
His Canutes will drop soon.
Yeah, I'm serious, man. If you have somebody your age telling you you're a little bitch,
yeah,
why changing things around?
Honestly, yeah.
Sometimes
you need that.
Like,
sometimes you need a good ass whooping, bro.
Sometimes you need that in your face.
Yeah, because he's like the youngest one in there. You know what I mean? That's probably his crush, his excuse. Oh, I'm a little baby, blah 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 blah. And
which then should be a valid excuse.
Yeah, but then he sees Thorfinn out here. He's like,
Thorfinn's exceptional. He's a child soldier.
Dude, he's fucking nuts.
Literally a child soldier.
He wasn't born like that.
Yeah,
he wasn't born like that.
What?
No, none of them were born like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he turned
Neither of
into
them
that.
were born like that.
He turned into a child soldier.
So, but yeah, man. Hey, they're taking risks out here. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens, bro.
Let's do it. Remember, it's not a market substitute. Please support the official release. Watch it on your own time. How we're doing it is through Amazon Prime, so you can check that out. Honestly, Amazon Prime's not a bad deal. You get like Prime shipping and like all that. Amazon pay us. We'll advertise you. Anyways, check out our Patreon if you want to get ahead on these episodes or watch the uncuts. Lots of cool stuff on there. Support us if you choose to. It helps us grow the channel and do lots of cool things for you guys, and we can buy lunches as well. keep ourselves fed. Like the video, subscribe, comment. Let's get into it.
Let's look for the meaning of the word elated.
Elated.
It's happy, I think.
I don't know what context to take that in. I think maybe it was like her moment of.
What does it mean?
I thought it was happy.
Elated is like being very happy. Like being
Why is our internet not working?
Being very, very happy. So the context I'm reading that in is like maybe she's happy.
I think that it's like the burden of her guilt that she had because her family was so good. Like the fact that she stole a ring weighed so hard on her conscience. that she like thought like the worst person in the world, like she's the one that's gonna go to hell, like the biggest sinner.
Yeah.
But then she saw the Vikings just pillage through, killing 62 civilians without blinking an eye.
Yeah.
It's like it elated her because she doesn't feel like the worst person anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
And then she was also kind of happy that like her parents are over there until like in heaven, because to them like the idea of heaven is like an actual tangible thing that you're gonna go see, and like that's what they truly believed, that they were gonna go, and she was happy, I guess, that her parents were over there.
Yeah.
That was a fucked up episode.
That was really kind of fucked up, man. I didn't think it was gonna go like. I mean, I knew they were gonna do something, but like I didn't.
As soon as you see a happy family around a dinner table in this show, is not gonna end well.
Like punches the shit out of the mom. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Oh my god.
But then like ask a lot, bro. Just.
I'm glad that they give us moments like these, because we get really into these characters, but it kind of brings us back down to earth, like who we're really following here.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
But isn't that what they did back then? That's what they
I mean,
that's the norm.
Yeah,
it is, bro. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. If you look through history, bro, like wicked men are the ones that ran history, man. Like, look at fucking obviously, like
Kublai Khan.
Yeah, I was gonna literally go to Kublai Khan and like in the Mongols, bro. Like throughout history, bro. Like it's just the people that were like just the savages, man. You know what I mean? They kind of came out on top a lot. It's just kind of the way it went, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that was a messed up episode. That was fucked up.
I know, man. It had to go down like that, bro. They gonna let the kids go.
But how the kids gonna feed themselves?
But see, like the thing. Well, not that, and also on top of that, the thing they always also worry about is like, let the kids go. That's like more enemies that they're creating to come back for them.
Also I can see this perspective from Ashlad. In his mind, he probably thinks like, we're taking all their food. These people are gonna starve to death. Let's just put them out of
misery. Yeah,
Yeah.
But that's so fucked. Yeah, man, that
us versus them mentality.
But yeah, that is the cost of war. Yeah, I mean, the soldiers gotta eat, I guess.
Us versus them, bro.
Why didn't Ragnar don't want to pillage that place?
Huh?
Why didn't they want to pillage that place?
Who?
Ragnar.
He's Christian. They were Christian too.
And they're civilians. Like they had some moniker of like.
Yeah, there's like
respect.
there was somewhat.
Yeah, like killing soldiers in battle is different than like.
Well, no, but I thought pillaging was normal.
But that's what they established, because they were literally burning villages previously.
That's what like pure Vikings, but now we're getting into like cultures of Vikings that have integrated. Like the Danish are Vikings that like integrated.
But they were the ones that pillaged several villages
right,
before.
And right.
We saw them.
And also, man, they would pillage, but they'll be like, it's like they would pillage.
Do you remember when they sent Thorfinn to like that one village where the grandma was like
that was
all
Francia.
shooketh?
That was Francia though.
But it was them, wasn't it?
It was.
It was Thorfinn.
It was, but I think it was a problem here because they're trying to make like a deal, a treaty, so they're on like friendly.
So they were still in.
They're in friendly territory,
Yeah.
so like doing acts like this on this land is going to be more consequential.
And my internet's not working at all, but I was trying to look up where Mercia is.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like now that they're not only moving west, but also north. So, Denmark's here, and you're going.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. It's
Geographically, I'm lost. I don't understand.
I think they pivoted because it was too cold. Like, they didn't anticipate the weather, so they didn't have a choice. They pretty much pivoted to go find a place to like camp out for the night because they couldn't make camp at that point.
Yeah.
And if they needed to move faster, they would have had to abandon their loot, which nobody was going to do. So I think they had to make a pivot to find the nearest village and get out of the weather.
But
They were the scapegoats.
regardless, they even before they got into the mountains, because I forgot who was talking to Ashlat when they were deciding to go to the mountains in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But people were warning him not to do it, not to go through the mountains, and not to go through Mercia. territory because that's enemy territory.
Yeah, that was Ragnar. I think it was. talking
Yeah,
to
so
him.
like that before where I know that right now they're in a pickle. They were making a decision based on pure survival.
Mhm.
But even when they had time to think strategically, they still went this way.
Maybe there's some either we've are not catching some stuff, or maybe like there's more to Thor or Askeladd's plan than we know so far.
Yeah.
Like he's probably holding on to some chips that we don't know.
Yeah.
But what was the whole deal with the priest this episode?
The priest was trying to warn them about the whole attack.
I think he was inspired, like the true warrior needs no weapons,
Yeah.
so he was like trying to protect them. But what was his like fascination with Thor's? It was almost like he
saw him or knew him before.
saw him or knew him, you know. Like,
I don't know. I think we're gonna figure that out as we keep watching.
I thought, but that slave in the first episode definitely died. Like he definitely died.
Man, like how can they say they don't remember his name? Literally, that's like their.
He's like one of the most
like
famous
demigod.
Vikings. Yeah, he's one of the most famous in that time. I
Like how
guess,
stupid
Thor's.
are they?
I mean, if you beat somebody, you don't
Thor's.
remember the name. If they're your enemy, come on, man.
I guess it was.
It's like competition. Like, you know, when you play.
What was it like? Maybe like 6. But I mean, that was like such a. I would have remembered that definitely. I don't know. This was a pretty messed up episode. It kind of
Yeah.
left me a little somber. Like the way they do the animation and how detailed they get with it. Like they showed like the scarring on the hands and like how rough they are, and like when they close up on the girl's lips, you can see
The
how.
frostbite.
Yeah, you can see the
Yeah.
frostbite and how dry her lips are. It's just like the very vivid, and like the child when he was like full on crying, it was just like this very contorted face that like, you know, kids when they just like cry that hard. It's really vivid imagery in this show that really puts you into that space. It's fucked up.
Very, very vivid.
We are bummed.
Yeah,
It's
this
a
one
little
kind of
bit.
bummed me.
It's a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
This one kind of bummed me out. But hey, the next one is called After Yule, which is
Yule.
Yule!
Like Soldier
which is
Boy,
Christmas,
tell him.
which is Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Christmas is kind of
Um,
I mean, partially a Vikings
Shit.
holiday.
But
Slaughter Novice was the actual thing. It's when men would cheat on their wives and have sex with men.
What?
Yeah, it's with
Which-
Slaughter Novice.
Slaughter Novice?
It's I got it off. Man, y'all never watch Boondocks?
No.
Yes.
Wait, Boondock Saints?
The Boondocks. They talk
Oh,
about
the
it.
Boondocks. No, I didn't.
Oh, hold on. Look at-
But
where's it?
oh yeah, go ahead, look it up.
Go.
I think that's. Did we cover everything?
Well, Anne survived. She's the only survivor of her village, and they were worried about
telling other people.
if they leave
She's gonna
survivors
tell
that they will
people.
warn other villages.
Well, I hope she does that because
Yeah.
man, that was.
But
Ma-
then the main characters will not be main characters anymore. Like,
No, I
Askeladd
mean
will
they'll
be-
probably just get into a battle. But I did also really like how they touched up on religion in this episode because, like, you know, you see the dad. Obviously, he believes in the religion.
Yeah,
everybody.
it's called Yule actually. It's Yuletide. It's hold on, yeah,
Yol,
yeah.
Yol.
What is it?
I was thinking Christian yoga and other terms. Yeah, it's actually from a pagan holiday. It's a Germanic pagan holiday, Yule.
Yeah, and there was also a Viking holiday called Yol,
Yeah.
which was very. I mean, there were some elements to it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I could see where that came from. But what I was saying about the like, I like the conversation of religion in this episode. Like the dad, obviously, everybody deeply believes in the religion at this time, but he's also kind of using it as a moral to teach his kids to be good. But then you see realistically the stress of like what, like putting those kind of notions into somebody's. I'm not a religious person, so I apologize if I talk about it in a way that offends anybody, but like I'm not very religious, but like teaching young kids at that age about something like that and like putting that kind of pressure into their head, like because I remember when I was like as a young kid, like I was very deeply religious at one point, and I was exactly like that girl. I was having those conversations with myself. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna go to hell for this. Like, you know, like I remember having those conversations with myself.
Yeah,
so.
but on the other hand, I know that it's not a big deal compared to what atrocities were happening at that time, but she did steal a ring.
Oh yeah, no, for
committed
sure, yeah. She did a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, the theft is a pretty big thing. But I remember, I mean, yeah, it was just I really like that scene. I really like that scene because That is how it is for kids.
It does put a lot of pressure on
Even when they do like minor things, like I remember that
I
being,
was religious until they told me I couldn't eat chicken nuggets. I was like, okay, that's not happening. That's not happening. Chicken nuggets are too damn delicious.
you saw the dinosaur chicken nuggets in the frozen out one day.
Yeah, that's like
it's over.
It's over.
It's over.
My parents would make me go to like Bible school, like Bible study school, and one of the kids tattletale me for eating like chicken nuggets meal, and they're like, yeah, you can't eat that. I'm like, yeah, I can't do this.
Then I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm head out. That was bad.
Yeah, my parents told me a lot of shit when I was younger, bro. Cause like
That's where it crossed.
I grew up Muslim. They would tell me some things, bro. They told me that if like it wasn't just my parents, it was like my parents and like my cousins and these other people. They told me some shit like I couldn't eat like a certain like. They told me they didn't know that ravioli. They thought ravioli was pork. They said if I ate ravioli, that I'd go to hell. So and shit like that. Like I couldn't eat lasagna because they didn't know what the fuck that was.
Oh, that shit tastes good.
I know. I mean, I still ate it anyway. Trust me, bro. I was having some moral dilemmas growing up, bro. I was having a lot of moral dilemmas. And the one that got to me the most, man, was one of my cousins, bro. He told me that I could not be an actor and actress because I was Muslim, and I would go to hell. And like ever since that, because that's what I wanted to be when I was a kid. I wanted to be on TV.
Is that a thing?
No, it's not. He fucking lied to me, obviously, bro. You know what I mean? But he told me that shit as a fucking kid, and like I was like, okay, I'm done with Hollywood. But who'd have known what would have happened to me if I didn't
And see,
fucking
that's
do
what I'm
that?
saying. Like when people are young, they're very like impressionable. Like even like a passing sentence like that can like weigh on somebody. So you gotta be
There's some things I don't care.
careful how you communicate to the
I feel like you
children.
should be taught religion when you're like 18 years old, so you can make the choice.
I do see the good side of religion
Yeah.
because it really is like if religion was taken like anecdotally,
Yeah.
if it was taken like the problem.
I don't think it's okay telling a kid, "Hey, you're gonna go to hell if you don't do something, or if you lie or some shit."
Yeah,
Like, that's
like-
that's not a good thing to tell a kid.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
I
an
haven't-
easy, convenient way to explain morals to
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, but it's like more complex than that.
Yeah.
And you got to be open-minded to
Yes.
get into the complexities of that debate if your
Yes.
children have questions.
Yes.
But it was like growing up, it was just like, no, that's what's in the book because we said so. There wasn't that open discussion. But
See, like I was not raised in a religious family. My parents are very, very atheistic, and I don't know. They were like, they were just kind of like, don't be a bad person. Stealing is bad. This is bad. That is bad. Don't do it.
yeah, and that's the thing is like that's the counter argument that I know at least Steve Harvey's made. Like he's made the argument like, well, if you don't have religion, where's your moral compass? Well, it's like it comes from just knowing not to be an asshole.
Yes.
Like, you know, like. But then I will argue, I did learn about religion as a kid, and I was religious as a kid, and I'm not gonna say that's where I got my morals from, but there is something to be argued about that. But then you didn't have any kind of a religious upbringing, so it's like. Just don't be an asshole.
Just watch TV, y'all.
Hey, man,
I learned it from TV.
I watched everything. Hey man, I had Barney.
I literally did.
Some of you guys don't want to admit it. Barney
Hey,
taught y'all morals.
you know
when guys
what?
were kids.
Exactly.
He taught me
TV,
fucking
you know
morals.
what? Watch
You're
TV.
right. Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers told me some shit.
Friends.
Mr. Rogers.
Friends.
Bro, I watched a lot of Friends.
Friends? Actually, yeah. No.
Yeah, Friends, bro.
Full House.
Friends,
Full House.
Bro, no, Friends is like the worst.
No. He's saying
People.
Prince. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
No, I said all of those. All of
He
those.
said Friends.
Friends,
Friends.
bro. I saw watch when I was growing. That's how I learned
Okay.
English was
I mean,
Friends.
Friends is more young adult, but
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense now.
But Mr. Rogers, there you go. You know what? I got my morals from TV, and here we are. So boom, there it is. We'll see you next time.
I watched Ninja Turtles, David.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey
Oh,
guys.
Ninja Turtles.
Hey kids, if you're watching Vinland Saga, don't get your morals from this show.
Yeah. And don't get your morals from us.
Definitely not from Pat.
Unless, yeah.
Thanks for watching Vinland Saga with the Normies. Check us out on Patreon for early access and uncut content. Special shout out to our super patrons Aaron, Eleanor, Explorin' Dylan, Joe, Light Yagami, Michael, Povey, Ricky, Ruby, Nick, Bystander, Tristan, I Eat Pink Tacos, Keyboard Junkie, the NYR Fan, and ZJP. And we'll see you all next time.